Okay. We should be good. We should be good. So, I'm actually going to pull it up on my phone to make sure it's good. And then we're actually going to do the whole stream. Gonna give out the entire update video completely 100% live for you guys. That's what we're going to do today. So I just want to make sure that it's actually working. Make sure the audio is working, all that stuff. So I'm going to pull it up on my phone and see what that's like. So I'm actually going to pull it up on my phone to make sure it's good. And then we're actually going to do the whole stream. Ah, what happened? Father. Sup. Okay, we're just gonna do it. Yes, there's an update. There's a pun. Why does that sound keep happening? What's happening? What is happening? That's not coming up on my... Oh, it did come up. Oh shit, you you donated. Okay, thank you. Was that right now? Are you doing that right now? Because it keeps coming up. And it's not coming up in chat. It's only coming up on the top of the screen. I'm confused. But anyway, today I'm going to do... Thank you for the donations. I don't know how old those are. I don't know if it's just glitching and just making those come up or what's happening with that. But thank you for those donations regardless. So we are going to share this Ponytown update live. Normally what I do is I will... create this video, I'll edit it and all that stuff like that, and then release it like a few hours later or in the morning or something like that. But today, we're doing this live. I think it'd be a fun little thing to do because we've never done that before. So, I think it'll be interesting. So, we have ourselves here today, version 0.84.0. They gave us all kinds of interesting stuff here. They added the ability to edit the character in-game. As you can see from this GIF, Steuben happened to be in-game. They added this main, they hit save and play, and then it changed it in-game. They didn't have to leave the game, go back to the main menu, and then go to it. So that's an awesome little thing that we got there. We also had the edit character action. So there's an action for it now. There's also a shortcut for it. You can press J on your keyboard if you happen to be playing on keyboard and mouse, if you happen to be playing on PC specific. So there's that for you. They added the ability to use chat in character editor and actions menu. So if you happen to be messing with your actions, trying to edit some actions, maybe create some actions, and you happen to be talking, you know, to your friend or whatever like that, when you're doing that, you can now hit the little chat thing in the bottom left. I'll show you guys in a moment. If my camera is probably in the way actually, but I'll disable it if I remember and then show you and then re-enable it or whatever. But you can press that little chat log thing there, be able to read the chat messages because the chat log will overlay it, and you'll actually be able to enter whatever message you want and send it, and you can talk while you're editing actions and all that other stuff, which is a good feature, really good because now we can sort of multitask a little bit easier. They added timestamps to chat log messages. This basically, you can disable it if you want to and set it to 12-hour format, 24-hour format, that stuff. Basically, what that does is that allows you to see exactly when a message was sent. So if you happen to go AFK, someone sent a message at, like, let's say it's 5:40 right now. If you typed a message, it would come up as 5:40, and then it would say whatever the message was. And if you set it to, 24-hour format and stuff like that, then obviously it'll be whatever the equivalent is. I think it's like 17 something is what the equivalent is. But they added a scroll bar to the chat log, so you can actually see the scroll bar now and maybe use it to sort of move up and down. They added resizing handle to the emoji picker, so it should work like that now. They added highlighting the last used sign-in option, so if you get signed in, it will actually highlight the thing. It'll bring up this big picture of the last thing that you used to sign in. So for me, I usually sign in using Twitter, so if I was to sign myself out, it would show up on there as a big symbol that says last used sign in, and it will show the Twitter icon, and then I can click it. This way, if I have multiple logins, for example, I have my Discord attached, I have my Patreon attached, and I try to sign back in, I'm not quite sure which one I was using. I will now remember that I'm using my Twitter and be able to log back in with that. They improved Russian localization. Take it that way you will. I don't know fully what that means. I'm assuming they fixed certain things for Russian text or something. I'm not 100% sure. But they renamed the expression to mouth, which was something that I actually pointed out in the last update, I think, where it was like, why is it called expression? It's a mouth, so it should be called mouth. They changed it. It now says mouth, so it makes more sense. They changed some setting positions in game options. That's right. If you guys are extremely familiar with these settings, it has changed. All kinds of things have rearranged and moved into different tabs. I think one of them actually got renamed even. They fixed sometimes losing character edits after refreshing. So the autosave that's in the game, sometimes it didn't work. It's been fixed, at least a little bit more. Hopefully it's fixed for good now. They fixed not correctly assigning party leader in some cases. That was a really weird one. They fixed party members sometimes not showing up in social sites. I remember this actually last time I did a little bit of an event or whatever like that. There was people that like their social sites just weren't showing up for some reason. It was a weird thing. They fixed new friends showing us offline as an offline pony for some reason. That sometimes happened. They fixed that. Fixed clicking names in chat logs, sometimes not working. So for example, if you try to click someone in the chat log, it's supposed to do a whole thing. It wasn't doing it. They fixed it. They fixed AFK timeout displaying 0. We'll see if it actually fixed it because this is like the 3rd time they went through this and tried to fix it. They fixed ignoring custom blush color and expression preview. For example, you used to... you can obviously change the blush color on your character or whatever like that. They fixed it to where if you use the little actions thing and you're trying to make an action expression or whatever like that, it used to always come up as default for some reason. They fixed that. Good. They fixed incorrectly displaying server name in some cases. They fixed drop-down menus going out of screen on mobile. So if you're a mobile user, this update is good for you as well. They fixed chat input field blinking on Firefox, which is a bug that has been there forever. It's always been like that. It's finally been fixed. They fixed some other UI issues. They fixed bunnies not working. The bunnies were just frozen. I don't know what happened with that. I didn't even notice that they were frozen until literally yesterday. So that was fun. But they fixed it. They're no longer frozen. They fixed some lanterns that were floating in the air. I'm not sure how they ended up floating or what ended up happening with that, but they fixed it. They fixed some map errors. They fixed fruit spawning on top of objects. Fixed some emoji pixels. Optimized waiting time when joining servers, which is the first time I think I've ever seen that message. They optimized game performance and optimized server performance. They fixed so much. So if I hit continue here, you guys, everyone, we can go on to the 18+ server and I can show you guys these examples a little bit better. So first things first, let's go ahead and this is a random map. If I hit the J on my keyboard, I don't know if you probably can't see it even if I lift up my keyboard, so that's probably a bad idea. But if I hit J on my keyboard, we'll see the in-game character editor. Now, we can edit our character 100% from this. We can even make a new character from this. We can duplicate our character. We can do whatever we want. It's the same as the main menu. We can do whatever we want to this. We can even do the little trotting animation, so we can kind of do the little trotting thing in there and stuff like that. It's all cute and adorable and everything like that. But we can do whatever we want to this. We could do something like make a new character. Let's make a new character and call him Bob or Vov, I guess, since I accidentally pressed V. We could do anything like that. Make him pitch black and change his mane to also be pitch black or something like that. Just some random thing. I don't know. Some kind of void pony, if you will. And then we can hit save and play right here and it'll save it. It'll take a moment because I have not the best internet. It'll poof and you will now be that character that you edited and changed and stuff like that. If I now want to edit this character again, I can press J to edit the character. I can go up here, hit this button right here in this top right, and edit the character from there. As well, you can press your settings icon in the top right as well, hit character editor, and you can edit the character in-game from there as well. So, for example, if I want to edit this more, oh no, I didn't give it solid black eyes or anything like that. We're supposed to do that because it's a void character, right? Boom. We can do that, hit save and play, and then if you see, we'll poof in a second, poof, and now the save has been changed. It has now been changed, and you now have the in-game character editor and stuff like that. It's a really awesome feature. I'm really glad we have this because this is going to be really good for you guys who are like, you know, maybe if you're in a regiment or something like that and you need to make a quick costume change or something was slightly wrong on your costume when you were trying to make a character for a regiment or a species or something like that. Maybe the species leader noticed something was wrong about your character. You don't have to leave the game, fix that little minor issue and then go back to the game. You can just change it in game and even talk to them as you change it. Maybe this will even help you guys with species tutorials or regiment tutorials because you can tell them in game. For example, if I got a message on my phone. For example, if I hit J here again and then hit this little chat log icon down here, I can actually talk to you guys or talk to whoever happens to be around me in game. I can even open up the chat log and the chat log will overlay this. If I had any messages here, they would come up. I'd be able to do, interact with whoever's around me. So, for example, if they want me to use a very specific thing, maybe they want me to use body pattern 3. So I go 1, 2, 3. I can change that in this and talk to them and be like, okay, I got that. What else? And kind of go step by step in the game if you have to. I still highly recommend using something like a Discord server or maybe even a video tutorial to show like how to make a species or whatever else. But this is something you can do, and then you can make that minor tweak or that full tweak, and boom, you taught someone in the game all at once how to make the character, and they can change it in the game right then and there and make it without having to do all that other weird jazz and stuff. So there was something else, the 24-hour time thing. So I believe it's on by default. It might not be on by default, but if I say something like banana, yes, it is on there. I'll have to disable my camera real quick. Let's just hide that real quick. Boom. As you can see there, it says 5:47 p.m. Vov said banana. Now I can actually go to my settings. If I go to my settings here, let me turn on my webcam again. As you can see, the Afk timeout is indeed fixed. It does have all of them listed properly, which is good. But things are kind of jumbled and kind of rearranged and stuff like that. Display has your new 24-hour time thing, or your auto basically just does whatever your computer is. For example, my computer, as you can see in stream, the bottom right says 5:47 p.m. That's what my computer is saying, so that's what it's going to put up on the chat log thing over there in the bottom left. If I want to set that to 12-hour time, I can do that. I can do it to 24-hour time if I want to. I think I'll just leave it at auto for now. But you can change that there. And like I said, things have kind of been tweaked and stuff like that. There's probably more stuff here that has been rearranged that I'm just not thinking of right off the top of my head. But there you go. Those are the changes. I believe that's all the changes. If I leave the game real quick and open the change log real quick one last time to double check if I didn't miss anything, because you guys know if you watch a lot of my Ponytown update videos, I always forget one thing and then just shove it in there and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot this. So we covered all of this, covered all of that. I don't believe there's anything else really to fix other than, or not really fix, but one last thing I guess to add is probably kind of show you a little bit of those map errors and stuff like that were fixed. I guess we could do that while I say hi to all of you in the chat. So how's it going, gamers? Welcome to the stream. The stream's gonna end soon because the update stuff is almost done. But if we go back here, I can show you that the bunnies are now working, and I can show you that one of the map errors, or two of the map errors really. There should be a bunny somewhere, like right over here. If I'm not mistaken, there's a bunny that hangs out here. Is there a bunny here? I don't know if there is a bunny here. I could be wrong, or it could just be far away. Who knows? Who knows? But I can show you the map errors. If I hit F4 here, it's a lot easier to see. There used to be more clovers just stuffed underneath these trees, and it was something that's been there ever since the beach update, and I was like, hey, this is the thing. It's been like this for a bit. There you go. It was finally fixed. They finally removed those clovers. There was also a couple of rocks right here for some reason. They were finally removed. So that was also fixed, and that was a good little thing there. There was probably a few more map errors and stuff like that were fixed and changed. Why the hell? Wait, where did these come from? Where did these come from? They weren't here. That's not normal. There's a new map error. Just random flowers growing in the trail. Is that normal? That's not normal. That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Someone's giving me an item. I will take the item and carry on. I don't know. There's a glitch. Someone's telling me there's a glitch. What is it? What is the glitch? What is the glitch? I'm doing all right as well. I was actually recording a different video when the thing came up, and I was like, oh shit. Well, I'm gonna have to stop that video now, which I'm gonna re-record it as soon as I'm done with this. But yeah, I had to stop. There's a flower on the dock. Yeah, flowers are appearing in weird places. Where is the flower? I don't see it, but I don't doubt that there's a... Oh, there it is right there. Why is there flowers spawning in random places? There's one right here. There's one right here. Ponytown has been infested with plants. Plants are overgrown. How did that happen? How did that happen? Because that literally wasn't on the server. Like like a few days ago, or really even yesterday, actually it was, because I went here yesterday to double check for lanterns and stuff. There was no flowers growing like that. Lavender. Oh no, my flower magic spell must have worked. Whoops. Yeah, there's a bunny. There's a bunny. It's moving along and everything like that. It's moving. It's wandering around. It works. Bunnies are fixed. Flowers somehow got broken. You can probably expect a hot fix to come out literally probably within a few hours, if not the next day or two or something like that, because there's some kind of issue that has made those flowers spawn for some reason. So that will most likely be fixed eventually, if not really soon. But that's a really funny thing. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the update. Thank you guys for coming on to the stream. We're gonna end the stream. I just wanted to do a live recording of this and stuff like that. Also, I just noticed this is probably not normal. This is way too many of these tiny little ones. Why is there so many of these tiny ones? They messed up flowers a lot somehow with this update. I don't know how, because they weren't tweaked at all, to my understanding. So I don't know how that happened, but that somehow happened. But anyway, give me your lunch money. No lunch money. I have no lunch money. I actually haven't ate at all today because I have no money. But there you have it. Those are the updates. That is version. Let me look at it real quick. What was it? I don't remember. I already don't remember. That was version 0.84.0. I do hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, maybe I'll do another live stream the next time there's a little bit of a bigger update. I don't want to do it, obviously, if it's just something like a hot fix for the flowers or some other thing like that. But next time there's another big update, maybe I'll do a stream for that. If you guys so want it, leave those comments in the below like you do if you want it as well. You can join my Discord. That is linked in the description. There's all kinds of links in the description for all kinds of things. But there you go. Someone grabbed the white flower on the dock and it changed into a yellow one. Oh God, that is definitely broken. That's not supposed to happen. Why are they spawning at all? They're only supposed to spawn in specific places. That's so weird. But anyway, there you have it. I wanted to experiment with a live recording of the thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please do like, subscribe, share, do all those wonderful things like that, because when you do those wonderful things like that, not only do you get access to wonderful content such as this, but you also get to become wonderful yourself. And I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful. I legitimately forgot my outro there for a moment. I'm gonna double check my thing here, see how caught up it is. See how caught up it is. We're gonna leave the live stream and then go back to it to make sure that it is indeed good. Yes, it is indeed good. Boom. See you around, gamers. Goodbye.